Because I'm doing a story about the Australian rugby team, and we call them the Wallabies. And so what I'm going to do here's some Wallaby tracks. The Wallaby tracks are very similar to the kangaroo, because they're like little kangaroos. And this is the footprint. And what I'm doing is he's standing up on his two back feet, and he's leaning back on his tail, and he's looking around, and then he's going to lean forward. He's going to eat a little bit of grass, and then he's going to hop away. This is a painting that depicts our rugby players throughout history, and if just quickly come over here into the centre, you'll see that there is a circle here, and that circle symbolises creation, but also it symbolises in the way that the painting is painted that this is the place or the arena where our players, who are all here, there's 15 of them, and this is where the World Cup is to be held. And being in Australia, well, this is Australia. And then all the stories, you've got lines that start to go outwards, resonate outwards. They're the songs and the stories that are being told after the World Cup is played. But then you have songs that come inwards. So you've got these points here like arrows, and that means that the stories come in and come to Australia. So many stories from around the world come here with the people, and then we share the stories, and together we share cultures, and we share a way of life. And it's a good way of life because it's healthy, and it's good for our children, and in a way that this story tells about how we should create a better life for our children, building on the past, so that the fact that we've got great role models in the game, that we can follow them and we can guide our children. And if you see here, I've got the footprints that come inwards on both sides, and that symbolises the children. So when the children come through, they learn all about the game of rugby, and they're taught by elders, and you've got on the left hand here and the right hand over here, and that symbolises the elders, whether they be your parents or your coach or anyone else in that sort of authority where they can help and guide. You learn about the game, you learn about life, because you don't only learn about the game, but you learn about how to treat other people, how to be fair. These little areas that I've got here in green line symbolise the little stories that people tell, they're the anecdotes, they're the stories from the players, they're the stories from the fans, and all that sort of stuff. The reason why I'm putting green on the hands is because green is a healing colour, and in a lot of ways playing sport helps to heal. So even though my painting is about a rugby game, which is the World Cup, it's also about healing and bringing people together and sharing things. I think sharing is a very important part of life, whether it's sharing food or sharing understanding or knowledge. That's what this symbolises, because the hands symbolise wisdom. these are the sacred sites. Sacred sites are symbolised by a circle and then a circle inside a circle and then circles around it. So if you can see here, there's another one, and there's another one there, and there's another big one there. So all those symbolise. But what I'll do is I'll make them better or more beautiful by just doing another circle, and these layers get built up. So you'll see me do this. And then I'll build it up again, and I'll do that again and again until I get a little center dot. But these also symbolise flowers and other special places, I suppose. Some people think that they're plants, and some people who look at it think that it's like a coral reef, or it's the universe. So I'll just change colours, and I just build up the layers. And these areas become more and more beautiful as I build it up, and they'll eventually stand out. He'll meet up with his friends. And there's the Wallaby Track.